Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another exciting time on YouTube at your popular YouTube channel, the UK Coupon Key, with your host, the Lucky Star, welcoming you into this week's edition, which is week 10 for the ongoing 2022-2023 UK football season. This is another exciting time to be on YouTube, where we dish out sequence and important games that we can actually use for our pools and our line betting at the end of the week. I want to say thank you to all of those who actually viewed our videos for last week, and we're almost about to hit the jackpot with an extra video corner, which the pairs were actually 16, 26, 30 for our NAP A and 20, 26, 30 for our NAP B. The two bankers actually played, but the pair refused to make us smile to our banks. Though I was watching online and I saw a very smart dude who actually was able to pick the two bankers and align it with the one banker, which was number 33, which we equally reveal on this channel, which was our every week of 9, our commentary game, to give us one draw. The dude actually posted that one on an online platform, which I actually monitored, and I discovered that he got the 3/3 on that channel. So that's a very smart chap out there, and I expect every one of us to actually be smart also to help ourselves to be in winning ways at the end of the week. And I want to believe that maybe some of us actually took those two bankers and played it online and could probably have made some money. Though nobody have come to me to say that actually happened, but I'm just speculating. So if you are that dude that actually did something like that, you should come here and make us know on the comment section. During the course of this video recording, we're going to be covering is the paper preview video, where we're going to be covering the three major journals which we use weekly, which are the Post Telegraph, the Special Advanced Fixture, and the Brighton football fixture. We're going to be looking at the various columns and possibly the sequences which we're expecting for this particular week. Then in the course of our videos to come, we'll go in depth into the analysis of those sequences. And during the course of this video, we are going to be covering also 3 sequences from our Ninja record, and one of them is actually a banker, while the other 2 they are both pairs. So I will expect us to look into this sequence when we bring it our way. And if possible, today's a Monday, you can actually stake this one because it's complete 5 games. Can actually stake them and wait for our subsequent revelation, which will be bringing your way, so that you will not begin to model things up at the end of the day. If you can stake this one and keep it aside and wait for the subsequent ones to come, then you can as well do that. Then we'll be expecting your comment from this particular episode. We'll expect you to place your comment in the comment section regarding the 5 options which I want us to choose, so that we can make an extra video on, which is actually a NAP video. If you want that, you can make us know, or you want a pair video, let us know via the comment section, or you want us to do a one banker video, please do make us know via the comment section also. Or you want us to do 5 dead games, you can actually make us know. Or you want us to do a video regarding our winning line for this week, equally make us know via the comment section right there. We'll be expecting the comments, we'll treat them, we'll read them and reply every comment that comes on this channel. So we're going to be treating them very seriously. We're going to be looking them, reading them, and giving you a reply regarding what you ask us to do. Then hit the like button if you actually like what you're viewing on this channel. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please hit that subscribe button to get subscribed to this channel, and hit the notification icon to get notified each time we place a brand new video on this channel, so you get to watch our videos. And what is the advantage of you watching our videos? It will put you in winning ways. Like I said last week, if not that 16 or 20 did not give us any draw, I know by now that the comment section will be buzzing with a lot of thank you, thank you, thank you. But though that didn't happen, that doesn't mean it cannot happen. Watch out this week, we are equally loaded for this week. You know, I told us last week that we are actually loaded. This week, I think we are more loaded than we were last week, because I already have 2 bankers, which is a very powerful sequence from the Post Telegraph, and another 2 bankers, which is another powerful sequence from the special advanced feature for this week 10, exclusively for this week 10. So I'm telling you, if you have not won bet before, if you have not won pool before, get ready to win this week. If you miss out, well, that will be your own headache. But I don't expect you to miss out. So get subscribed to this channel so you see our videos each time they come out. And help us to spread the good news out there, either by words of mouth to make people know about our channel, or by placing our videos in your social media handle so that others will get to see this channel. Hit that like button, and that goes a long way to help the algorithm to make our video to come out there for others to actually see them. The first on this episode, we're going to be checking the Post Telegraph, and right there at the front page, I think we're going to be doing more of the front page and leaving the side page out. Maybe to our subsequent video, we'll have the sequence and we'll have to check actually where they have been projected from. On the left hand side there, you have the Teachers 20 column, where you have actually 20 games being forecasted on that column. Below it, you have the revised treble chance column. There you have 18 games. And for that revised treble chance column, you can actually see that game 15 is being repeated to game 18. I think that's a very vital sequence we are going to be checking out. Then game 2 was actually repeated to game 16. We'll be checking that one out as well. Then, not leaving out, game 5 be repeated to game 17. That is on our revised treble chance column. Then at the midsection of our Post Telegraph, we have the vital selection column, and under the vital selection column, we have the 4 draws column, housing 6 games in total there. And we have under that one, we have the 4 aways, where we have 7 forecasted games. Then below that, we have the 14 homes, where we have 14 games being forecasted. And you can actually see that game 1 of our 4 draws is being repeated to game 11 of our 14 homes. There you have it, as Cardiff being repeated there to game 11, Cardiff also. So we're going to be checking out that sequence during the course of our subsequent video. And we're not leaving out the main and the usual suspect for our even week, which is actually our even week pair right there in front of us, which we have been using and it's been gifting us wonderful draw every other even week. And the pair for this week, there you have the draws column, where you have the tip. Underneath that column there, you have the 4 games placed in circular form with a plus sign at the middle, where you have 16, 11, 38 and numbers 41 in that order. And for those who have been following us on our channel, they know where to pick actually the pair from. The pair from this column is actually number 16 and numbers 41, and that is our even week pair. It gifted us 2 draws in week 4, gave us 1 draw out of the 2 games in week 6, and in week 8 we equally got a draw from there. And this particular week, we are expecting number 16 and 41 to actually do us proud, as it has always done for us on even weeks. Then at the right hand side of that column, you have the top tips column, where you have numbers 12, 37, 34 and number 14 in that order, with number 25 being placed at the red column there. And also we have under the down, we have number 13, 48 and number 10. Why that number 13 is actually our commentary game 2, and it's being repeated to the bottom spot there, where you have that 12, 13, 48. So you can actually see that repetition. It's a very sound sequence. So watch out for our subsequent video to get revealed to the in-depth analysis of this particular sequence, whether it's going to give us a draw, a pair or a banker, or who knows, could give us winning line. So watch out for our subsequent video to get to watch out for that particular sequence. Then on the right hand side of this journal, we actually have the Dreamland section, where we have numbers 12, 13, 47, 48 in that order. Those are areas we're going to be checking during the course of our subsequent videos. And next, we're going to be moving on to check out our special advanced fixture for this particular week. We're going to be looking into the sequence which we have for us this week. Don't go nowhere. Like I told us before, I actually have sequence from Niger, which I'm going to be revealing to us during the course of this video, and it's a wonderful package. And we're going to be looking into our online betting tips for this particular week also. Each week we try and bring our online betting tips to put us in winning ways, either in the online or via the post as well. So watch out to see which of the online betting tips we are going to be revealing to us this particular week. It's our special advanced fixture for this particular week. On the left hand side there, you have the fixture for the week, which is our 1 to 49 matches. Then on the right hand side of our special advanced fixture, we have the main forecast on the special advanced fixture is actually on the right hand side. I call it the main because this is actually where I do most of my forecast from based on this particular journal. You have the treble James column housing 14 games for us there, and under it, the treble James column, we have the lotto sequence with our alphabet G and our alphabet P. That's the lotto sequence column. Below that, we have the shortlist column where we have 8 games being forecasted in our shortlist column. Below that, we have the expert trio with 3 games right there on the expert trio. Then comes the highest score quiz column, and I named them box 1 to 9 in this order. Number 12 in box 1, 11 in box 2, 28 in box 3, 24 in box 4, 20 in box 5, 35 in box 6, 27 box 7, 36 box 8, and numbers 37 in box 9. So whenever I'm measuring the boxes, should get acquainted to this numbering by boxes and in this order for us to get to understand the sequence I'm going to be revealing. Like from this edition, you see that number 12 is actually in box 1. It's been repeated to game 3 of our easy column. And below the high score quiz, sorry I didn't mention that before, is our easy column where we have 4 games there. Number 24 from box 4 is also being repeated to game 4 of our easy column. Those sequences, I tip them down because that is how I actually do my forecast, to get reminded of areas to actually work on. So I'll be working on these ones and bringing the sequence our way during the course of our subsequent videos. And number 27 is in box 7. It's also been repeated to game 1 of our easy column. While we have box 5, housing number 20, is being repeated to our game 3 of our expert trio. Then the powerful sequence we're going to be checking out from this journal is actually game 2 of our expert trio, which is housing numbers 35, being repeated to our game 6, or sorry, I may say box 6. That is a very powerful sequence we are going to be revealing during the course of our subsequent video. So when I tell you that we are loaded for this week, we actually loaded. It's a mind-blowing sequence for us, and the week happens to be a 0 week, which I believe a lot of persons will be afraid of, but don't be afraid. I don't want you to be scared. I want you to be happy, prepare. In fact, put yourself in an alignment that you will win this week and get ready to actually win, because the sequence we have are actually mind-blowing. They are good to go, and we believe that at the end of the week they'll be gifting us the much eluded draws. I want it to be full payment so that we'll actually get the full dose of our winnings. Before I continue this video episode, I want to drag us into the Ninja sequence which I promised us that I have for us this particular week. And don't forget, we're still going to be giving us our online betting tips that we can actually use for this particular week. And the first sequence to actually check from our Ninja's record, I brought up this sequence in week 8, and it did give us our own banker draw for that week, which was actually number 2, and it's been repeated again this particular week for us. And it's the sequence of Man City at number 6 home. When this occurs, you just simply look for Everton at away. If that is satisfied, then you tip Everton as your one banker draw. And the reference weeks to check for this is actually week 2020, for which number 3 was a draw. And in week 7, 2021, number 5 was a draw that week. Then in week 8, 2022, that was the week I revealed the sequence to us, for which number 2 was actually a draw. So this week 10, 2022, Everton is at away on number 1. So number 1 is supposed to be our one banker draw for this week. Like I told us, it's actually one banker and two pairs for us from our Niger record. And the second sequence is actually telling us that number 14 and 15 supposed to gift us one or two draws for this particular week. And it's a very simple sequence which says that every week 10 since 2014, the digits of number 14 and 15 is to gift us one or two draws on every week 10 of that particular season. So the reference week to actually check is actually week 10, 2014, number 15 was a draw. Week 10, 2015, number 15 was a draw. Week 10, 2016, number 14 was a draw. Week 10, 2017, 14 and 15 were actually two draws for that week. Then in week 10, 2018, number 15 was a draw. Week 10, 2019, number 15 also drew. In week 10, 2020, number 14 was the draw between both pairs. And in week 10, 2021, it was the turn of number 15 to gift us one draw. So come this week 10, 2022, we are actually expecting number 15 or number 14 to gift us one draw at the end of the day. The next sequence is also a sequence of our week 10 setting, also from our Niger record, and started in 2016 and has been playing till this time. So how this one works is actually in week 10 you locate Colchester, whether home or away. Then from Colchester you count one up, that position and the position of Colchester, to gift us one draw. And the reference week to check, week 10, 2020, the pair was actually numbers 30 and 31, for which number 31 was a draw for that week. Then in week 10, 2021, the sequence did not set because Colchester was not on coupon for that week. So for this week 10, 2022, Colchester is actually at number 33 away. Therefore, we are now saying that number 32 and number 33 is supposed to gift us one draw for this week. So you can actually go ahead and look up all the sequence and see if you actually like them before you stake your money on them. There you have it. We've given out one banker and two pair from our Niger record. I would advise us to actually play this particular sequence, probably play separately and even play it now and take your mind off it and wait for other revelations for which you can actually also stake your money on. Next, we'll be moving to the Brighton football fixture to get revealed to the sequence we have for that particular journal. It's actually the Brighton football fixture for week 10, 2022, and the left hand side we have the fixture for the week, which is our 1 to 49 matches, which we have checked out during the course of our special advanced fixture video. Now we're going to be looking at the right hand side of our Brighton football fixture, which is housing various columns for us. And the first one is actually compiler X selection column, which we have 21 games being forecasted there. Below it we have the 514 games, where we have 5 games there, and underneath that one we have the group A. Those are the yellow patch there with our trio there. We have the group B with a trio also, and the group C with a trio. Below that we have the 3 best draws column, where we have numbers 37, 38 and 39. Below that we have the fortune box, where we have number 45 there, and underneath that one we have the super pair column with our 3 and 7 being the pair there. Underneath that we have the compiler X verdict, where we have 10 forecasted game right there for us. And below that, which is the last but not the least column, is our compiler final 4 section, where we have 26, number 7, 9 and 49 in that order. So that's all for our Brighton football fixture. Then next we'll be checking the back column, where we have the overseas compilers X selection. The back page we actually have the overseas compilers draw statistics column, and that's from our alphabet A to P right there. Then on the right hand side you have the key column, where you have number 42. Then below that you have the expert gazette column, where you have 17 hook 45. That's the back of our Brighton football fixture. So we're going to be moving on into the advice for today based on our online betting tips, and it's actually the coupon tips, as I may call it. And it's a very simple sequence, but I must tell you this, that I have a friend who actually built a house of his own from this particular sequence. So what you do is you should check all of this information will bring your way, get aligned to a particular one, master it and keep using it to enrich yourself. You don't have to be playing games randomly. No, you need to have a particular pattern which you apply. And what did this my friend actually do? He does this on a weekly basis, and he scouts for one banker. He just look out for one banker, and if he gets that one banker, what he does is he will look for another 10 selections to play the one banker with. And how do you play this sequence? You can actually play this on pools. Now you say one banker, you have to pair one banker with any 2 from 10. That reduces the number of lineage you actually have for those number of games. If you want to pair 10 games straight, it's 120 lines. Not to talk of the one banker itself. So if you are pairing 11 games, you should know how many lines we're talking about. So what he does is this: he will pick the one banker. If he got a banker he's very sure of, he will use it and make 10 selection. Maybe how do you get the 10 selection now? Pick pairs. If you pick 5 pairs, you have 10 digits there. That gives you the 10 games. So he will now go right back and make his permutation line by saying pair one banker with any 2 from 10 is equal to 45 lines. So if you are staking at 100 naira a line, you're actually getting a 44,500 naira stake, which is very small compared to when you want to stake 120 games, and at 100 naira a line, that's about 12,000 naira. So that is the difference. You have been able to reduce the margin to 4,500 naira. So if that banker actually plays and you get 2 from your 10 selection, you're actually in money. And the target is, if you are able to get 4 or 5 from your selection, then you are in big money at the end of the week. So there you have it. That is the online betting tips I want to give us for this particular week. And if there's anything you do not understand during the course of this video recording, please place that on the comment section and make us know. We'll address every complaint, every issue you want us to discuss about. We'll address them and get back to you. Thank you very much if you have seen the video from the beginning to this time. And I want to say, if you are not subscribed yet, please do help us by subscribing to the channel. Hit the like button if you want like what you have viewed on this channel. And don't forget to place your comment in the comment section about the extra video you want us to make for this particular week. We're expecting your comment. We will reply all of them and we will attend to your choice. Thank you very much. God bless you. Stay tuned to the next video.